Welcome back everyone to the Twistie Test Championship. It is Shadman Islam for Bangladesh who will be opening the batting today. Mark Adair will have the ball in hand and Bangladesh will resume play at 25 without loss. Let's see how the first ball goes. Oh, that's into the gap from Tamim Iqbal. That'll be a couple of runs. Of course, Bangladesh so far behind in this game. 400 plus the first innings total from the Irish. 444 to be exact. Which is, of course, a huge score. It is going to make it really difficult for Bangladesh to chase down. I think we did see some more rain delaying play again this morning, which means we will have more reduced overs. You can see the rain coming down there now as well. If you can see that, it's a little bit tricky to see, but it is visible somewhat. As we wonder how much effect that will have on play today as these two push through for a third run. And that will be, it will be close to a half century, I think. It will be 50 partnership. No, it's not. They only ran 2. I thought they ran 3. Was there a big mix-up there? There must have been. Anyway, here's 2 more runs that will bring up that 50-run partnership in just 12.4 overs. So, the run rate that they're going at, I think, is actually a little bit higher than what we've seen in recent times from some of the other sides in this tournament. They're going at close to 4 and over here. Maybe just below that, as that is slashed away. And that'll be runs. 72 without loss. Gee, that was a real thick outside of the blade type operation there. We've seen Iqbal bring up his half century. Must have missed that one on the edit. 81 without loss. They're really pressing on here, Bangladesh. Where's this wicket for the Irish going to come from? More runs continue to fall. 86 for none. Oh, it's in the air. And it's over mid-wicket. And it'll be another boundary. And we've seen, I guess, in this matchup, obviously, yes, the pitch is good for batting, but you need to be able to still perform under the pressure of, I guess, the ball being a little bit wetter, a little bit more heavier, so it's not carrying maybe as far throughout the outfield, slowing down a bit quicker. It does make it a little bit of a challenge for the bowlers, I guess, from that perspective as well, with the ball, you know, slipping in and out of the hand as you're bowling. This could be the first wicket, I think, and it is given. So the Irish have won, finally, after a 105-run opening stand by Bangladesh. The silly point fielder getting around to it. It was McCollum. And now another one. So a few balls later, the very next over. Look at this delivery. Just a little inside edge helping it on its way. The Irish have 2. Clean bowls him. And that's the end of, I think, the other opener, Tamim Iqbal. He's out for 68. 107 for 2. So it was Young who was able to get that wicket. And now Bangladesh with 2 relatively new batsmen at the crease at 29.4 overs. Trying to rebuild another partnership here. Now, there's a lot of run-outs in this game from what I've gathered. Oh, hang on, that's a wicket. It is a wicket. There was a bit of bat on it. Balbirnie getting in. Look at that, there's an inside edge. Apparently I called him Balberine one of the other test matches. My bad, everyone. You do have those occasional moments, but there's a little inside edge. Not sure why the fielder at short leg didn't catch it, but the keeper was keen to. 121 for 3, Namjul Hussain out for 3, and 3 quick wickets for the Irish in the space of about 18 runs. So they're really pushing on. But as I was just about to talk about before we saw a couple of wickets fall pretty quickly, is I was going to say there's a lot of run-outs in this game, and I was trying to work out why. You know, there's not much I can do about it from a player's perspective, and unless you're controlling every team, which clearly I'm not, is I think that they just... The difference between the quick players and the short, or like the tall players and the shorter players is ridiculous. Like the tall players run so quick between the wickets compared to the short players. I think it's something to do with the stride distance, but they really should be going at somewhat the same speed, don't you think? Because some of the short players are obviously really quick between the wickets, like your David Warners. He's a pretty quick player between the wickets, and maybe your taller players like your bowlers aren't as quick because, you know, they've been running in all day. So I don't know. They definitely need to fix up that run speed for the next game. It's certainly just causing so many run-out issues here because players... Look at this. There's another mix-up that's not actually a run-out, but certainly it gives you a few of those odd results that come up there. Anyway, we're 44 overs in. 160 for 3 is the scoreline. And Bangladesh... what are we at here? We're at 4 o'clock here on day 3. So again, an extended second session after missing an opening session, taking an early lunch break. It says we've got 51 overs left, but we do have under 30. So this rain really playing havoc with this test match here. We're still only on the second innings as we head towards the close of the third day's play with one session remaining here. Bangladesh 166 for 3. Is this wicket going to be more difficult as we see a run out? I was going to say more difficult to bat on in coming days. Right now they need to focus between their running between the wickets, Bangladesh. Because they've just cost themselves a wicket here. Good throw in from the deep. Keeper just happy to take it and go whipping off the stumps or the bails. Look at this. Not even in the frame, really. There's no chance of actually getting home safely. In the end, it is another wicket that falls. And Bangladesh lose to Mushfiqur Rahim for 23, 167 for 4. It's now Mohammed Mithan making his way to the middle. Oh, shot. That'll be in the gap and runs. And it'll be 3, I think. The fielder will just pick it up before the 4th. They do want 4, though. And again, the discrepancy between the tall bloke and the short bloke means it could have been a run out at the keeper's end. But we didn't quite see it this time. And now down the ground. More runs. Honorable Huck moves to 48. He's playing a good innings, this bloke. He's actually striking at a much quicker rate than a lot of the other people. Oh, this could be a run out. Jeez, again, a quick single. Not sure why. And there's an appeal. No, not out, says the umpire. There was a bit of bat on it. So we see the fielding okay from the Irish. Stopping runs there. Good bit of fielding. What are we moving towards? We're moving towards the 60th over. I don't think we'll get the second new ball tonight for the Irish, which is obviously disappointing for them given they've bowled with this ball all day long, and they're probably not going to get an opportunity till tomorrow to have a newer rock in their hand. And that rain, of course, has just delayed this game by a huge amount as we see an outside edge through to the keeper. Wicket was taken. The spinner again, just look at that. Just good glove work from the keeper. Really ready. It was a sharp chance that just deviated late off the bat of Monamal Huck. A minimal edge, but a tough chance taken. 218 for 5. And now Litton Das comes out for Bangladesh. 218 for 5. Still 226 behind. So the Irish still with a bit of a lead. And if they can get a couple more wickets, they're in with a good show. 61 overs gone. 220 for 5. Oh, that's in the gap. That'll be 2. And that's all it will be. And that lead, obviously they probably want to get it to underneath 200, Bangladesh. That'll be their first mini goal here. Obviously they've still got 5 wickets to do that and need further 14 runs. So they want to avoid the follow-on and then just press on from there and build another partnership as we see an outside edge just fall short of the gully fielder. But while this wicket has been good for batting, we haven't even seen it deviate in a way that's made it really, you know, impressive for the spinners to you know, have plenty of room to work with. We can obviously see plenty of rough patches, but it hasn't probably caused as much trouble for the batsmen as we might have thought, with wickets remaining still a hot commodity in this game. At only the 5 wickets falling, and only 5 of them, I guess, falling today. I know we've had limited overs, but still, on a wicket that you'd expect to deteriorate a little bit more before the final day's play, the final 2 days' play, you want to see some more action from your spinners. So far, the Irish, they're not getting enough out of it. All right, final ball of the day. It's going to be well fielded by the bowler. Well, that's not the final ball of the day. Maybe this one is. I never know with these things. Always seems like it is. But that one officially was. Litton Das and Mohammad Mithun still at the crease. For Bangladesh, they're 27 and 12 not out. 251 for 5 is the scoreline as we head towards day 3. Is this game headed for a draw? I mean, it's really questionable at this point. You'd say that's probably the most favoured result, with Bangladesh still 193 runs behind, and they've got to bat again. Both sides have to bat again. We've only got 2 days to go. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 4. Goodbye.